working. Come on, man. We're the OG young streamer. Young and early and on time. That could be swearing. Is he live? He's not live. All right, that's not him. Although it could be. All right, we're live on YouTube. W wife, does she pack you too? No, I'll have to pack. She would, but I'll have to do that. Dude, B-Harp's so funny, bro. Tater Thought's also a crazy name. Hey, Rue, appreciate the support, dude. I like the new season glitch. I'm excited. I don't really know what's going on next season. Don't really care. We'll find out. I just hope it's not. I just hope it's not another annoying superhero season with a bunch of overpowered stuff that I hate to use. You know what I mean? The difference between me and B-Heart, by the way, Tater Thought, is I'm live right now and he'll be sleeping for 4 more hours. You know what I mean? We're just built different. I'm old, he's young. Did you sleep? I did. I slept great. Matata, did you sleep? All right, gotta remember here, heals only. We're not getting any weapons. That's an unfortunate first chest. No shield. No health worth holding on to. Brutal. It is supposed to be a superhero season, Darth. I just really need it to, like, not have the most annoying things in the world, which it probably will. So, you know, like the Iron Man stuff, it's just annoying. And it's some of it's stuff I refuse to use. If I keep this. Oh, man. Do you use G-Sync? I don't know what that is, but I might. But I don't know what that is. Didn't hear that. Driving the little guy to school, 10 gifted on the first game, first dub. Oh, man. First game, first heals only dub, brother. See what we can do. And, of course, there's not one blue lightsaber in sight. What are we doing, man? Yeah, leaving early today, Nick. I've got a funeral tomorrow in Michigan, so the whole family's heading out there. What up, DJ? Hope you had a great birthday. Just kidding, it wasn't your birthday. That's my. I want you to know that's my favorite thing to do to you, DJ. It's to troll you and Waffle. Did you hear the song we played for Waffle last night? If she's here, I'll play it again. Yeah, Glitch, I appreciate you, bud. We lost an uncle and we lost my cousin. My cousin overdosed. My uncle was just old. Chat, if you guys didn't hear this, just make sure you wish Waffle a happy birthday when she comes in. And keep trolling DJ, who tells me that I'm her favorite. Ready for this? I didn't see you in here last night, DJ, when I played it for Waffle. Here you go. Let me know what you think.
It's your birthday today. Waffle! It's your birthday today. Waffle! Rock and roll and celebrate. Celebrate, we lose control and you cut the cake. Cut that the night is yours. Destiny awaits. those with
Okay, so do you think, how much money do you think that they make? Like total? Like how much actually? They've got every single birthday song, every person's name, including Waffle, by the way. I'm sure they have DJ. Probably not DJ Tally. But I'm sure they have DJ. Every single name on the planet. Patriot. We gave you love on your birthday, bro. What? When was your birthday? The 25th? They have DJ. They don't have DJ Tally. I'll tell you that right now. Well, actually, well, probably not. But they gotta make a lot of money, right? Like probably like millions, you would think? I mean, those things get played every day. It was a genius idea. Yeah, we'll be seeing you, bud. Okay, we won't be seeing you. There's blue. There's blue. Guys, we might just be dead here. That's so obnoxious. All right, bro. First game, first sub did not happen. I'm annoyed. That whole game was annoying. Not a blue lightsaber. Nothing we needed. I'd be surprised they had Tally in general. Come on now. I had to, Shine. There was someone right behind me, bro.
Totally happy birthday to you. Totally
Trying to win without the weapons. I like to throw them out of zone.
Totally happy birthday to you.
All right. Not the same one though, DJ. Not the same one. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, Tally. Huh. They don't have that one. They're losing money. I'm shooketh. As you should be. I do glitch. That's what we try to do. Man, Daily Chase. I kind of like the way that DJ spelled it better. It's not DJ's birthday. It's Waffle's birthday yesterday, Patriot. DJ strikes me as a September birthday with me. Waffle's birthday was yesterday. She also gifted 5. Yeah, DJ strikes me as a September. Immediately no. Wait, Patriot's birthday was yesterday. DJ, don't make me do my whole horoscope roast here. Don't make me do my whole horoscope roast. Come on now. Why didn't you tell me, Patriot? And you're not allowed to be offended, bro. I don't know my kids' birthdays, okay? Oh my gosh, DJ, do you wake up early and watch streamers sometimes? You're such a Scorpio. You know what I mean? DJ, you ever eat Taco Bell late at night? And it's a little cold outside, but the warmth of the Taco Bell makes your tummy feel good? Such a Scorpio! You were breaking my balls. My bad, Patriot. Happy birthday, brother. I love you, dude. Oh my gosh, DJ, do you ever like have like a couple of drinks and then you feel like regret immediately and then you wake up feeling sick? Scorpio, am I right? It's crazy. All right, let's go old school heels only. Let's go turtles. Chat, never forget. Never forget that I was having a bourbon and a cigar in downtown Chicago. Okay, that's enough. In downtown Chicago. The night that one of my very good friends from stream passed away, unfortunately. And so I decided to go out and celebrate his life after some big event. And I was sitting, first of all, I sat next to like the #1 suit maker in Chicago. 450-pound black dude who made the nicest suits I've ever seen. And I have his phone number. He told me he'd get me suited up, which is cool. And sitting next to me was this scrawny white dude. Long hair. Must have been 22 years old. Officer still stands. You're a legend. Oh, I don't need that. Must have been 22. We get to chatting. I'm like, what do you do, bro, for a living? He's like, oh, I run the largest horoscope Instagram accounts in the world. And I was like, no shot. Like, he showed me. He sure does. He's got a different Instagram account for each horoscope. Each one has hundreds of thousands of followers. And if chat, I tell you what, the way he talked about what he does was so funny. It's basically everything I just said. Just making up relatable stuff, turning it into memes and posting it. I was like, so what does your workday look like? He's like, I wake up in the morning, I smoke some weed, I think of a couple posts, I schedule the post for the day, I go to lunch, I take a nap, I wake up at night, I go to dinner, and then I come here and have a cigar. And I was like, no shot. And he was like, yeah, bro, and so many ladies just believe everything I post. Absolutely wild. Nice start to the day, ... What do you mean by that? What's with the ... dots, bro? Are we fighting, Big Shine? Right, Matata? Like, it's crazy, dude. So I don't go live at 6 a.m. anymore, by the way. 0 chats on YouTube so far. 12 people watching, though. 15 now. Jerry Bear, are you and I fighting too? I hate the ... dots, bro. It just means you're upset. It's boomer for I'm mad at you. If any of the ladies ever type in the chat ... I'm in trouble. All right. That's enough. Honestly, I kind of want the rift. I don't know what I'm going to drop. I'll probably drop the shield fish if I find a blue. All right, there it is, honey. Okay. Honey XOXO. I don't want to stereotype here, but guessing you're a lady. Oh, the quotes, Will. Thank you for that. Thanks for adding that in there. Maybe I dropped a rift. I should get this just so no one does, bro. I'm going to get this so no one does. I'm not gonna fire one gun. Chat, I'm not firing one. No, Rolf, no. Jer Bear, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Tomlin, Coach of the Year. ... Morning, Cruz.
Remind these fools of the Empire's might.
I'm not reminding them of anything, dude. Vader's gambling picks. ... Okay. All right. Your twins, Waffle. Your twins. Waffle. You and Patriot are two of my favorite people. That was rude. You really are. That was not nice. I don't know why I thought that'd be funny. Josh, thank you for being here. Good morning. Yeah, all right. Well, that's it. 0 kills still, 0 damage. I was hoping that from here I would find a blue lightsaber. We have found nothing. There's one. Can we stop with the ... dots, please? That's enough. Guys are giving me anxiety on a Friday. I'm supposed to have a good day with the family today. Good father, how are you, buddy? All right, I think we're gonna get rid of that. Good father, I see you in chat, and it just, it brings me joy. You know what I mean? All right, with the ... bro. Can we? I take back everything I said. I think we dropped the rift, honestly. There's no more wind sprites, so I can't. We're just lucky we have these. Yo, JB, click a button and I quit my job. Just did. Okay, I quit. All right. I tell you what, chat. 10 gifted. I quit my job. Just kidding. Streaming's my job. I want to be a man of my word here. My older generation of Facebook friends post statuses, and at the end it's ... It bothers me so much. Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm a lover of the ellipse. It's called the ellipses, right, chat? That's what it's called. An ellipses. I'm a lover of the ellipses in a non-dramatic way. I like to use them instead of commas on social media posts, but not at the end of social media posts. Not at the end, because that's dramatic. And if you win, you can take my entire mod salary. That's crazy, Jeremy, because I literally just gave you a raise of 5,000 today. So appreciate you. That's very generous. It's in your spam junk mail. That's crazy. Carrie, Facebook. So I've been back on Facebook just a little bit. Like just, you know, maybe, I don't know, 1 minute a day, if that. Just want to keep up with some people I haven't, you know, seen or heard from in a while. In Facebook, people are more deranged than Twitter people. Like, Twitter people have touched less grass. But Facebook people, man, I'm like, the government is not reading your social media posts. Just go outside. Go say hi to a friend. Get a cup of coffee. Do a distillery tour. Go for a walk. Have some tea. Go to a brewery. Get some macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? I promise you it's going to be okay. Facebook as if Twitter and Nextdoor had a baby. Oh my gosh, Jeremy. How are you familiar with Nextdoor? Do you use that? Miranda, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate you. Chad, if I miss any notifications today, I'm sorry. I have no idea why my alerts aren't working. They were working last night. I shut down my PC. Everything else is working this morning, but the alerts are not. Oh my gosh, that's adorable, Carrie. I'm assuming Nextdoor is the same as Ring, where every loud noise is a gunshot. And did you hear those gunshots? The racism is crazy. Listen, I am someone who thinks, I really am. I'm someone who thinks that like most of America is not racist. For real. I call me crazy. I really think most are not. But all the racist people use the Ring app. And they're like, I saw 4 black teenagers outside of my house and I have never seen them before. Has anyone else seen those teenagers before? Ma'am. What is wrong with you? That's optimistic of you. DJ, hey, DJ. I'm nothing if not an optimist, okay? I like to believe in the best of people. And then I saw yesterday that Dr. Squatch soap is selling like 5,000 bars of soap with Sydney Sweeney, was that her name, I think? Bathwater in it. And I was like, well, maybe I should stop being so optimistic. That sneeze was gross. And that's great. Love that for you. TJ. Love you, girl. Hey, Jeremy, don't make me share my fun fact live today, Jeremy. I'm happy to do it. Chat, here's an idea I had last night. What if Dr. Squatch Jeremy, my interesting fact about the advice my mom gave me one time. You don't remember that? Come on, bro. I thought we were like really good friends. That's crazy. Oh, DJ, I love you, girl. You know that. DJ, give me some names and some numbers. You know what I mean? Jeremy, you really don't know what that means, huh? That's crazy. So hold on. What if Dr. Is it Sasquatch or Squatch? Doctor whatever. What if that soap company is working in cahoots with the FBI and arresting everyone who buys that soap? All right, Jeremy, I'll text it to you. For being perverts, Darth. Okay, Jeremy. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Is that rain at your place? No, it's the sound of the car in front of me, I think. It's not raining here. Darth, and I think there should be more jails. I don't want to get on this topic today. We have a perv problem in America, and the only solution is Jesus or jail. You know what I mean? Or Vader, sure. Vader may be one though after yesterday's streams. Imagine I win this game. All right, DJ, I don't want to be that guy, but that's legal in like most states now. You know what I mean? I didn't actually fart, Big Shine. I didn't mute my mic to snort my snot. Thoughts? What's your favorite NHL team? The Red Wings. And Darth Vader said they would never make the playoffs again. So, thoughts on that? I smell it though. You guys, thank you for being awake with me this morning. Thanks for being awake with me last night, those who were. I have the privilege of driving my wife and 4 beautiful children to the greatest state in the country today, Michigan, in about 3 hours. And I have the privilege of going to Buddy's Pizza tonight, where I will have exactly 2 glasses of wine and 6 slices of pizza. And then I'm going to go to our Airbnb, look for cameras, and hang out with my gorgeous wife after we put our children to sleep. We probably won't kiss, unfortunately, but it'll be nice. You know what I mean? DJ, can you please scroll up and read what you just said about Florida? I'll wait. Come on now. Not a single racist in Michigan. Except for Insane Clown Posse. Just kidding. I need that high ground, dude, to be honest. We'll be seeing you. This guy does not care. We'll be seeing you. Oh, wow. He didn't move at all. Jeremy, that's not nice. I met his son, who is biracial, by the way. How do you check for cameras? Oh, bro, you gotta look, bro. It's weird, man. Yep, I'll post the pics of Buddy's Pizza. Of course. Okay, that's okay. Well, you know, well, hold on. My point is that Kid Rock's kid at least still likes him. Elon's kid doesn't. Hold on. What are we talking about? You gotta check for cameras, bro. Chat, if you like, I'm serious. At Airbnbs, you gotta look at like the fire, like fire. Alarm is the wrong word, right? What's a 1v1? Okay, it's just him I have to worry about. You gotta check the bathrooms. Yeah, smoke detector. Thank you. Not fire alarms. What am I like? I can't talk. Yeah, you gotta check the smoke detectors. You gotta check the vents and like where your kids are staying and where you and the wifey may be changing in the outlets. Yep. And I'm not like a psycho. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not going in there with like a magnifying glass but I'll check. I'll see what's going on. That guy wants height, and his height ain't gonna matter, brother. We'll be seeing you. Oh, yeah, you thought, dude. Wait, what? Yeah, just look at my eyes. Yeah. Oh, Jeremy. No, I don't think that anymore, actually. I think I don't anymore, unfortunately. I want to, but it's hard. What's up, brother? We'll be seeing ya. Here's a chug. We're gonna lose. it didn't work because he was double jumping, brother. Please. Push. Bro, why isn't it working? Please. Oh my gosh. One more push, we win. Me staying out and taking the fish, which I thought was smart, was dumb. I should have just kept being aggressive because he was popping a chug. Thanks for being on time this morning. You're welcome. YouTube, good morning. Good to see you guys. That one hurts the soul a lot a bit. That's the closest I've ever come to wanting to do a post-game interview after a loss. Good effort, though. Thank you. The good effort doesn't help. Here's how I feel, chat. That's how I feel. After that.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real.
Oh, sorry, Jeremy. This one?
If I still feel.
Is this better? Yo, QT, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. What up, gaming? You're welcome. For what? For the sub? Thank you. Your sub will make me feel better about buying pizza tonight. Catch is better for sure. 9 Inch Nails are awful. Also, what a dumb name for a band, am I right? Greetings from California. That explains the Prime sub instead of the Tier 1. How much is pizza? Gosh, Carlson, I don't know, man. I mean, me, my wife and kids, my parents, I'm guessing 150. What would you name a band? I would name a band. No, it was a joke. I'm roasting California, not the Prime sub, dude. Come on, chat. Chill. 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 Anyway, what were we talking about? Taint Sniffer. That's a crazy name. What would I name a band? If I was going to be in a band, I'd probably name it... The Cookout. Yeah, I'm being QT. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sorry. I was just a funny joke. I like to roast liberal states for taxing their citizens too much. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I live in one, so I'm allowed to do that. It'd be cool if they spent the taxes on better stuff. Shine, that's crazy, bro. What? What are we doing here, brother? All right. Yo, QT, I promise it's not that serious. I'm just having fun. I'm sorry. Thanks for the prime sub. Appreciate you. Means a lot, actually. When you walk my way, up it gives you hell, up it gives you hell. Yo, you're not singing that to me, are you, DJ? Bro, Joe. I went to sleep dreaming about it, brother. Here in Rhode Island, we're taxed and they don't do anything with it. Oh, and everyone in the government's cabinet got raises. Hey, Paul. That's crazy. I'm more of an it ends tonight guy. No offense, DJ. You know? More of a it ends tonight guy for All American Rejects. We need some movement here. What up, Bubba? Wow, that guy's driving right towards me. Yeah, we'll be seeing you. Thanks for the ride. Your thoughts on people speeding up after you pass them? Super annoying, Fredo. I have found, Fredo, that in Illinois especially as well, one of the most annoying things about drivers in Illinois is that they will stay in the left lane the entire time they're on the highway. But the left lane is for passing. And so when you have passed... Whoa. When you have passed the car that you want to pass, get back over. Very simple. Let's not talk about stupid drivers. I mean, Carlson, you're a truck driver, so you understand more than most about how stupid drivers are. Absolutely, Chris. I'll be playing college football. Absolutely. Yeah, but Joe, we were having fun, and that's what it's about, dude. It's about the friends you made along the way, Joe. Agree or disagree? Why are you bringing Minecraft into this, brother? Why is that guy after me? Yeah, I just want a blue lightsaber, brother. It is almost fib season, yeah. Oh, blue, 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 blue. I think I'm just dead, dude. We stay here until we get shot. When we get shot, we go into the lightsaber thing. I think that's... Oh gosh, we're screwed. No, come on, dude. Let me just... Yes! We have a chance, chat! Go. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, that was actually crazy. Do you know, DJ, do you know how many people on my Instagram yesterday were like, because I think I said something like, the Star Destroyer is overpowered. Do you know how many people on my Instagram were like, yeah, it's a Star Destroyer? And I was like, you know those aren't real, right? Like, like they didn't have to have that in the game. They still could have nerfed it just a little bit. Huh. Bro doesn't know what a Star Destroyer is. Yeah, it's not real. Don't know what to tell you. Yo, surely there's gonna be some shields in here, right? Why would they nerf it? It's just like a real Star Destroyer. There's no such thing. At least not that we know of. And by the way, that's one of my biggest complaints about our world. Not our country. Our country is part of it. But about the world. Okay? If the world ends, it's either going to be the Lord returning, right? Okay, that's one option. Or it's going to be nuclear war, right? Some cataclysmic natural disaster, which we can't really do anything about. Or an asteroid, which we can do something about. So can we please, instead of just getting into this nuclear garbage building, flexing, measuring contest, you know what I mean? Instead, why don't we work together as a world and come up with a way to destroy the asteroids? Thoughts? Because like that feels like something that we could probably figure out in 1 year. What about aliens? I'm not too worried about aliens, bro. Honestly. I'm not too worried about aliens. This is a fun Friday topic. I agree, Jeremy. I know you're not being sarcastic. As someone in the healthcare field, superbugs that we don't have antibiotics for because they're resistant to everything are terrifying. Yeah, especially the ones made in labs. You know what I mean? Shifty, I personally, you know, here's my thing, right? As a Catholic, Shifty, I get to use both reason and faith. And, like, you know, I think that saying why defy acts of God in an asteroids case is like saying why try to save someone from cancer if that's what God wanted. I don't think that he's out there pulling strings in that way. He could, like, obviously he has the power to, but I don't think that's the same dude from earlier. You know, it's one of those things where, like, if he gives you the power to fix something, it's okay to fix it. We're over here debating watermen versus gorillas. That was a great debate. I enjoyed that. That's the same dude who was chasing me earlier, by the way, chat. Keep that in mind. He ran over my bush just now. He also went right to me earlier. Bubba, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. What's in Area 51? Okay. Are we doing that? I love talking about aliens and conspiracy theories. Brinza, I want to know if you actually believe in aliens and if they've been here. Like, legit. That's number one. And number two, I will say my belief about aliens is that they're already here. In the form of an octopus, a water bear, but like big heads, like, you know, ET phone home. I don't think that's happening. And if they do exist, I don't think they'll make it here. At least not for a long, long time. The depths of the ocean. No, bro. Hey, Joe, you ever see how smart octopus are? Octopussy, what? Octopi? Can we... Yo, dude. Hey. Can we chill? Hey, chill out, Chad. Putting 18 up in the title. No, we're not clipping that. That's a James Bond movie, if I remember correctly. I have to use the bathroom. But there's a stream sniper in here, dude. Oh my gosh, Andre's getting taken to town by that wolf. I believe in the Denver airport conspiracy theory. I love conspiracy theories, DJ. Missing 401 is some crazy dimensional stuff. Wait, like, is it good? I just ordered Taco Bell on DoorDash. And when I opened my bag, they forgot my chalupa. Oh, no. Appreciate you, BK. Watch it, it'll make your mind go in several directions. Wait, Shifty, like, it's good or it's like you're psycho for watching it? Gosh, I have to go to the bathroom, bro. What's the spot? There's no way he'd find me unless he was stream sniping. Probably right here. We'll be right back. It was a quick one. Muted, thank you. We're cooked. We're cooked. I just ordered. Guys, I did wash my hands, by the way. That's the same dude from earlier. All right, he's leaving us alone. That's actually kind of sick. No shockwaves. Not a lot of health here. Rolf, be honest. Rolf, be honest. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you actually believe that? All right, and Shifty, I need you to re-answer that. You and Brinza, like that documentary. You're psycho if you believe it. Actually, kind of crazy to think about. Both. What are we doing here? No, someone did question it. I went to bed, Taken. I'm an old man. Watch the fall of... I question it mentally every time. I've grown up in the woods. I know what I saw. Rolf thinks he saw Bigfoot, dude. And listen, I trust Rolf. So... Bro, that's one of my favorite things to think about. There's missing 411 and missing 411 the hunting. What's it about though, Prince? Mama Turtle, congratulations. Love that. Really Shifty. Okay. I too trust Rolf. 3 left. What do you mean by that, Fredo? And the national parks do not recognize it and will not talk about it if you question them. That's wild, dude. All right, chat. Without offending anyone, all right? Like, so if you're in here and you get easily offended by conspiracy theories, maybe don't read chat for a minute. What is your favorite conspiracy theory that you believe could be possible? Could be possible. I'm young. Thank you, Freda. NFL's rigged. The moon. Mattress firm. I mean, mattress firm, that might just be true. That it's all for money laundering. I see you, Patriot. Bill and Melinda Gates are trying to depopulate the planet. Bro, that one's interesting. That one is interesting. The Illuminati. Yo, Matata, that's one of the most fun conspiracy theories ever, bro. That every mattress, like, have you ever seen someone at a mattress firm? I haven't. They're everywhere. Money laundering. Nixon 7, love that. Okay, I agree with you. We're cooked. Jeremy. Jeremy, I told you not to read if you're easily offended. Michael Jackson's live with Tupac. There's no flat earthers in the chat. Come on now, dude. What, Fredo? Oh, okay, my bad, Jeremy. That's not a rumor, Sushi. That's just biology. That's not a conspiracy. Whoa, no. Where was he? Who hides like that there? All right. I'm using weapons. I'm sick of dying. I'm using weapons. Mermaids and giants exist. Okay. Oh, we have a gift from JK Junkrat. Let's see what it is. Oh, I'm absolutely using those. Dude, that's sick. Are you kidding me? Those are unreal. I've never heard of that, Fredo. Are you saying how would his dad die from MJ's gambling problem? Like he owed people money and someone killed his dad, or like he died from disappointment? No, it does not, Darth. What? That's a rumor? What? No, dude. Bro, that's kind of crazy. Sushi, where have you been, bro? I miss you. Also, why is my game not working? Am I boning knees? Wait a second. I forgot. I didn't even know. I forgot that it was even just a fact that his dad was killed. His dad was murdered. Okay, but hold on. I don't think so, Angelica. I think he's... All right. All right, but hold on. MJ's super loaded, though. He's like a billionaire. He's a billionaire, so how would that track? No, he still is a billionaire. A government thing? Why though? Why would the government want MJ's dad dead? It's on. We do that sometimes, bro, when it's time for bed. Legit though, my computer was being weird. And I was like, it's time for bed. Make good choices. Bow to them for what though? Like to do what? What would the government have wanted him to do? I'm just trying to understand. Have you ever seen a Floyd Mayweather bet slip? You're saying like it's a lot of money. You're saying that like Jeremy, you're saying that it's plausible that MJ spent all his money on gambling. It was fun, Cap Fam. Oh my gosh. These little duck feet are maybe the best shoes in the world. Brandon, just get out of bed, dude. Just get up and get out of bed. I'll be with you still. I'm kind of shook by this Michael Jordan stuff, dude. Yo. What, Shadow? MJ is Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson, in my opinion. I'm like more commonly, in my opinion. But both had that nickname. All right, chat. This Illuminati thing. I've never done a lot of. I've never done a lot of research into the Illuminati. So I'm no expert and will not pretend to be one. But who was that dude? Who was that dude? Was it Shannon Sharp that interviewed him? Cat Williams? Who interviewed him? Was it Shannon Sharp? Cat Williams stuff, bro, was crazy, dude. That was crazy. Like the Hollywood picks people to get famous and they have to do awful things and like sell their soul. Like, I mean, if even 10% of that is true, that's crazy. Even 10%. How many y'all, all right, be real. How many of y'all think that what Cat Williams said like is more than 50% true? Be honest. Dude. Well says 49%. That's dude. Chat, I love you guys. This is wild. Listen, I think I might believe it's more than 50% true. No, Brandon, no, I hear you, dude. No, I think it's Hollywood's pretty crazy. All right, man, he's far away. I mean, he ain't shooting me, right? I'll just hide in here. Yo, Patriot with 25 gifted subs. Appreciate you, brother. DJ, what? Your sister went to... What? Geez, you got to share that earlier. Both can find on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna watch for sure, Brenda. Okay, Parswell, that one's fun. This guy can't kill me. I'm in an indestructible. I've not seen that yet, PAC. Not yet. Shouldn't he be flying around somewhere now? That's him right there. Yeah, we're full sending. I hope you had fun on that thing, bro. Now you're dead. Runs to an open field. There's no way for me to get. He's over there. He's over there. What's up, brother? Toxic Ninja, you like the pon, brother? Excuse me, big sneeze. All right. All right, Chad. Now, listen, I'm kind of having fun with this conspiracy theory stuff right now. I need you to educate me a little bit on these Diddy parties. How much more is it? Sushi, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate you. I don't need crazy details. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I know the jokes. I know the jokes, the baby oil jokes. What is like the big thing here? That he threw massive parties that people that had horrible things happen to people, and celebrities either participated in those things or knew about them and said nothing. Is that it? Is that like the thing? That's like that's the ticking time bomb. Patience in 6. Love that, Zach. It's a deep rabbit hole. But how do we know how much of this is true? And this is, and he's on trial for this. Like he's legitimately on trial. Bro, man, this world's crazy, man. Yo, TJ, that is one of the things that like bugs me the most, bro. No joke. Hey, Paul, though, for real, all of America messed up Bieber. You know what I mean? I did see that, DJ. Like at the hotel. I did see that. I did see that. Coach Pete, what? Chat, I don't have time to get into all this, but I kind of want to get into all this. Is Jeremy still here? Is he just eating this up? Come on, Sniffer. Come on now. That's crazy. I love a good conspiracy, but that's crazy. Shadow, what? Change hats, okay. I've never been more thankful to be busy right now. But Jeremy, the Diddy stuff's crazy, bro. Do you have a take? Hello, Queen. I don't know why I'm hiding. I'm shooting this game. Built different, brother. Good shots. Oh my gosh. Awful shots. Yeah, Jeremy, I hear you, except it's kind of wild. Like, from a moral standpoint, pretty wild. I'm kind of with you. That's why I don't know much about it, Jerry, but I'm learning a lot right now. John, can I still get a hat somewhere? I'll just give you one, dude. Next time I see you, just remind me. People money be crazy and stupid. Yes, dude. Yes, brother. Yes, Jeremy. Preach. Wild sports stat of the day. In '83, the Oilers lost to the Islanders in Gretzky's first Cup final. They beat the Islanders in the rematch the next year. '08, the Red Wings beat Crosby in his first Cup final. The Penguins won the rematch next year. Last year, the Panthers beat McDavid in his first Cup final. Food for thought. I like that, actually. DJ, that's wild. You're saying the R. Kelly stuff goes deeper than just being weird, too? Whoa, whoa. How's he hitting me? I thought R. Kelly was just a really bad person. I didn't know it got deeper. I think I'm just cooked. You think so, Connor? That bro. Connor's out here saying eyes wide shut with Kubrick and Cruzy. Was trying to tell us something. Rolf, don't Google what Blippi did, dude. Pre-fame. Nah, the moon. We landed on the moon, chat. Come on now, that's enough. We landed on the moon. Come on. Come on. I feel like you start to lose credibility when you... I'm with you guys in a lot of these conspiracies, but come on now. No. What? That guy didn't miss, chat. I'm not saying, I'm just saying he didn't miss. Not one shot while jumping through the air. That's crazy. GG's. Buzz literally said he didn't go up there. Come on now, dude. While we up on a Friday? Because I got to leave early. Max, think of it 34 months, bro. I got to end stream at 9 a.m. Buzz Aldrin's words are often taken out of context in videos and articles that claim he admitted the moon landing were fake. Especially true of interviews where he discussed why humans haven't returned to the moon recently. Focus on lack of return, not initial landing. Aldrin's remarks about we didn't go there often refer to the lack of crewed lunar missions after the Apollo program, not the original moon landing in 1969. Conspiracy theory origins claims Aldrin confessed to faking the moon landing are often rooted in conspiracy theories that try to discredit the Apollo 11 mission. Some alleged confessions were part of satirical skits or jokes, which were later misinterpreted as genuine admissions. Would be harder to fake the moon landing and keep it a secret than actually have done it. Agree. He's not, Sushi. Sometimes. Bro, chat, you guys are getting me. You guys are knock it off, man. How is this my fault, Jeremy? How is this my fault? I'm headed to Michigan. Hold on, dude. I do love conspiracy theories though, Jeremy, but I didn't realize that I don't believe in them so much. You know what I mean? The Earth's not flat. That's just facts. All right, hold on. High-quality images and video from the Apollo missions were made possible by specially designed cameras, film, and broadcasting technology, along with advancements in spacesuit and computer technology. NASA selected Hasselblad cameras for the reliability and image quality. These cameras were modified for use in space environment with features like black anodized surfaces to reduce reflections and large locks to film magazines. Yeah, I'm with you there, Devils, for sure. Sweet hat, dude. Thank you. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. That is a really clear picture for 1969. That is a really clear picture for 1969. You guys don't think this stream's gonna kill my career, do you? Like, we're just having fun today, right? Right, chat? Like, there's not people who are hanging out today that are like, that's it, I've had enough. I'm never coming back. Right? I'm cooked. I'm just having fun. Getting close. Come on, Jeremy. Jeremy, I feel like you owe me 2 affirmations, bro. It's been a crazy week. Mitch, do you think the moon landing's fake? Maybe next week. Jeremy, how about you just text them to me and then I won't read them out loud. Will, thank you for the 500 bits, bro. Dude, Chet, you guys are on one today, bro. I can see them in person, but apparently you're coming to Michigan without visiting me. I'll be in Dearborn, dude. That's not even close to you, is it? Plenty of high-res photos. Okay. Dearborn's in the Lions practice. Oh, dude, what? Where I'll be literally today. Okay. Maybe I'll see you then, dude. I want those affirmations, though. Oh, that was nice. That was nice right there. I don't think Tyler's gone, Matthew. If he has, maybe only once. I know, Mike. I was going to take the kids to a game, but we're going to go on June 5th against the Sox. Connor says, have you seen one of the press conferences where they supposedly got back from the moon? Weirdest press conference you'll ever see. Completely coached on what to say. Bro. Chat, you guys are... My favorite conspiracy is that Jimmy doesn't have chronic diarrhea. All right, that's wild. That's wild. Much love, Hoshi. How you doing? All right, so regardless of whether or not we've been to the moon, it still is a good question. Why haven't we gone back? I will say that is an interest. Like, why not? Mitch, be honest. Do you actually believe that? I need you to tell me the truth. Because sometimes you just troll, dude. Because there's nothing about it and it's expensive. Been there, done that. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, don't you feel like there's enough people who don't think we went that you might as well just go back just to shut them up? I mean, we do lots of stuff that's kind of a waste of money. I'm trolling. It's Friday. Okay. As humans, Hemi, as humans. Opie says we've been 6 times. I didn't know that. You can't go back to a place you've never been. It might be the greatest comment. Somebody gift Formula a sub. That's funny. All right, chat, listen. Don't judge me, all right? I personally think we went to the moon. I do. I'm just trying to have some fun with my chat, bro. You're out here sweating this early. Come on, man. I'm going to get some water. That's true, Goof. That's true. Patreon to get this sub to Formula. Appreciate you. Be right back. All right, chat. I want to ask you a series of yes or no questions, and then I promise you we'll change the subject for the final hour of stream, okay? Slack and Dan, I love you, dude. You're not wrong. I see it, too. I just don't know if I trust my pants right now. All right. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And I want you to answer yes or no, and I want you to be honest. Okay? Not today, Plug. Like, no trolling. Mitch, I'm talking to you. No trolling. Do a moon poll? All right, we're just going to do a poll then. All right. All right. Did we land on the moon? Be honest. Yes. No. 1 minute. Start poll. Polls up. Polls up. Ow. Ow. Chat, be honest. No trolling. I want to know what you actually think. Oh, Carson is so funny, bro. Connor and Carson is so funny. No, Goof, I want you to be honest, brother. "45 people have said yes. 47 said yes. 23 said no. So some of you have been trolling in the chat then, dude. Yeah, we're gonna leave the sign, bro. I don't trust my pants, Stan. I had a questionable fart earlier. Jeremy, this is better than I thought, Jeremy. 50 to 25, 68%. Jeremy, this is much better than I thought it was going to be. All right, so 68% of the chat believes we landed on the moon. 32% believe we have not. All right. All right. Jeremy, come on, man. Optimism. Optimism here. Optimism. All right, next question. All right, hold on. I'm leaving this game just for a second. Just let me do two more questions, two more polls, and then we're back to Fortnite. We'll have fun. Okay. They did not say. They did not. I'm leaving to buy some soap. Wait, what? Okay. Next poll. Chat, next poll. And I want you to be honest again. All right? I want you to be honest. Is the Illuminati real? Yes or no? Poll. Is the Illuminati real? Please vote. Please vote in the poll. Hey, thank you, Just. Pokemon guy, I appreciate you. He said, bro, it's on the dollar bill. Clicks, thank you so much for the 16 months. All worth it. Thanks for your content, good sir. Appreciate you. JB asking questions going to make him go missing this weekend. How do you vote? You just click the poll and then vote. 85% says yes, dude. Holy brother. 56 people say yes, 9 say no. Mitch, I will. All right, that's 86%. All right. Last one. Just for now. Last one. Was the government involved in 9/11 or at least let it happen? Yes. No. 1 minute poll. Last one. Chat, last one. Last one. Vote in the poll. Brother, 62%. All right, hold on. Last one. 63%. Goof, are you surprised? All right, chat. Last one. Chat, last one. Did the government kill JFK? Yes? No. Last one. Last one. No trolling. Answer out what you honestly think. %72 say yes on this, brother. Holy. Goofa, that's actually real, bro. That's legit. I don't even think that's fake. %71%. All right, I lied. Last one. Last one. Are birds real? Are birds real? Yes or no? This is the third last one. Plantita, listen, I try to just be my authentic self, Plantita. I try to have my yeses mean yes and my no's mean no. You know what I mean? But I really am curious about this one, and I think it's going to tell us how many people are actually trolling. All right, so come on, guys. Look at that. Look, that's a majority say yes. All right, since you're wanting to be clipped today, trust me, I'm not wanting to be clipped today. Today's one of those streams where it's just you and me. I just wanted to hang out with you guys before I leave. I have to leave in an hour. I just wanted to hang out with you guys a little bit last night and a little bit this morning before I leave, and then I'll see you on Monday morning. This stream was not to get clips, I promise. I'm going to Michigan, doozy, with the family for just the weekend. I believe we landed on the moon, but I am open to the idea that we have not, and I don't know why I broke those when I was full shield. I don't think you're an idiot for questioning that we landed on the moon. Okay, that's my official answer for that one. I would like to trust our government enough. I would like to trust our government enough to say with confidence that we had nothing to do with 9/11. I'm not going to say that the government did have something to do with it, but I will say that I do not trust our government. So I know that's not a great answer. I know that's not like a yes or no, but I'm going to go ahead and say that that it's kind of crazy that we can't trust our government more. Okay? I'm not middling every answer. I'm not middling every answer. I'm not. All right. What was the other one? What was the other one? I'm not hedging. JFK. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I do think the government had something to do with that. And here's my reason for why. Like, bro, come on, our security is better than that. Our security can be better than that. At least somebody knew. Now, the Illuminati thing. All right, Illuminati. I don't know much about it, so I can't speak a ton on the Illuminati, but I will say, I do think that where fame and wealth are, the worst of the worst evil exists. I think that is a spiritual thing, as well as a corruption in the government and the powerful, etc. All of that. I don't know enough about the Illuminati to say whether or not I think that's real or what it is. I haven't had enough fun researching that yet. But I personally, as a Catholic who believes in the spiritual realm, I believe in good and evil. I do think that there are people out there who sell their soul for money or fame. And maybe more people than we think. I'm not getting canceled. I'm not getting canceled. What have I said that's Looney Tunes, Daily? What have I said that's Looney Tunes? Oh, bro, we're cooked. We're cooked. Spicy, I didn't say everyone, buddy. I said some. I mean, Daily, that's just it's a religious belief, brother. You have to believe first that you have a soul. You have to believe in good and evil. I personally do. If you don't, that's okay. Even atheists will admit there's a lot more evidence for God than against. Flitzen, I mean, like, what I'm saying, Flitzen, is I believe that the devil is real, and I believe that that he can have a massive influence in your life that would make you think it's good that isn't good. Have you seen the movie Soul? I have. I disagree, Daily Chase. Buddy, and honestly, Daily Chase, if you're open to it, love to have a debate with you, man. I've got my master's in theology, studied this a lot. Happy to have a conversation with you. Appreciate that you're a sub and that you support the channel, even though we might disagree on things. And I don't believe that that the devil makes everyone evil. I don't believe that. I believe people can be evil on their own. Okay, so I don't use it as an excuse. Sushi, I don't think so. I've never thought about it, but I don't think so. In hell, Daily Chase, with access to Earth, I do. Yeah, I do. And buddy, the reason I do is because I have friends that are priests, that are exorcists, and brother, the stories, heck, you can see videos that are nuts. You can sit there and say mental illness all you want, man, but there's just wild stuff, brother. What is this guy doing? Does he know I'm here? What gun was that? What gun was that? Chat. That's a cheater, right, chat? That's a cheater, right? As a Catholic, that's actually very easy to debunk, Mr. Jeff. Oh, that's just the last gun he hit you with. Okay, I was like, what? I thought he just three-shotted me with a gray AR. All right, he didn't cheat. Don't clip that. I don't know, Sushi. I may have ran. I mean, he may have seen me run in there, dude. Doing the aliens pool? No, come on, guys. This stream has been off the rails. By the way, guys, I don't actually think you can literally sell your soul. More of a deal thing. Hit me up on Discord, Daily Chase. When is it on? I mean, it's kind of crazy today. I will admit at least 51% fault. So it's if you always have possession of your soul, or you would die, according to the Catholic Church. But I do think you can make a deal with the devil. Bad things happen. Two things I know: Jesus is Lord, Buckeyes stink, and David Ortiz homer against the Tigers still hurts. Tim France, you're a legend. How about those Brewers 4 in a row? Explain John Cena. I don't get it. No, Flitzen, come on. Come on, dude. I will tell you a story, chat, and if this gets me canceled or somebody to unfollow me, that's okay. I've got a very good friend. He was actually one of my investors who invested in my initial business when I went off on my own. And he is very good friends with an exorcist out in New York. And this exorcist was called to the hospital after multiple doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists were like, we've never seen anything like this. We don't know what's going on with this guy. This exorcist was actually born in another country, did not live in America, was not born in America. Never met this guy before in his life. Went to the hospital to pray with this guy. And the dude who I believe, and so does the exorcist, was possessed. Spoke in a different language that he did not understand, in the language of the priest's hometown. Said who named the bishop, who was the one who confirmed the priest at his confirmation when he was like in 8th grade. Named the church in which he was confirmed. And then about a year later, the bishop that ordained, or that the bishop that confirmed him 50 plus years ago, was convicted and accused of awful crimes. I'll just hit me up in general and say, would love to have a conversation. And that's just like that's one of 100 plus stories that happen that make me believe in what I believe in. So I'll just share that one story. It's just wild stuff. I mean, you can also, look at a lot of the stories you hear of doctors who are atheists who've become Catholic after seeing possessed people do crazy stuff in the hospital. Plenty of stories like that too. A lot of people convert to Christianity because of evil that they see. Anyway, hopefully this doesn't get clipped, bro, because I'm just having a good conversation with my chat today. You know what I mean? I mean, just type in the general, would love to have a conversation. Chase. Yeah, Eric, I hear you, bud. I hear you, Eric. Agree. Yeah, I'm with you, Cody. I'm with you. I'm literally getting paid to watch this. I'm getting zero work done. I have seen that, Jay Schwartz. I'm not a huge fan of most Christian movies, but hats. I still have them spicy. Yeah, send me a DM. I love that, Tenacious. I love that. JC, happy to chat about that if you want. I worked there for 15 years, so I understand the worst of the worst, but I still go and still believe. I appreciate you, Mike C. Appreciate you. Doug, as you know, my Instagram DMs are always open if you want to chat. No, Scroller. I'm only priests can do that. Not in a good way, Cody. I don't believe in a good way. Blue Jays sell you. Blue Jays just dominated yesterday, bro. You know what's funny is that most Protestants call Catholic priests when they need to do an exorcism. Makes you think, huh? Do you believe in dinosaurs? I do. Yo, I've got a lot of friends, DJ, who've done a lot of ministry in Haiti, and there is some wild stuff in Haiti. Some wild stuff. Yeah, JC, I mean, listen, that's awful, right? Maybe that's the gun that guy fried me with. That's awful. That's not how it should be. But that's just people, man. That's not, it has nothing to do with religion. It's just something to do with people. I could tell you a million stories that are better than that. You know, there's fake Christians, there's real ones. There's authentic people, there's inauthentic people. Brinza, just a lot of evil stuff in Haiti. A lot of voodoo, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of stuff. Oh, that Jew. Yeah, JC, and that's awful, right? And there's definitely there's great priests, there's bad priests, there's great pastors, there's bad pastors, there's great Christians, there's awful Christians, there's real ones, there's fake ones, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to base my personal belief on anecdotal stories, personally. Did you watch Wall-E? I did not. We watched the Penguin documentary last night. My wife was like, I don't want to see Wall-E. I didn't like it. I was like, babe, you didn't like it because there was no talking. And that's the same reason I didn't like it. We were 20. Let's give it another shot. So maybe we'll watch it this weekend in Michigan. Dan, he's already taken, brother. He's already taken. But I appreciate you. Yeah, DJ, for sure, dude. They're not priests, Scroller. They're pastors over at a mega church, but obviously not good, brother. Not good. Yes, I am, Bridza. Yeah, I'm going to Tigers game June 5th at Sox Stadium, and then I'll be at probably a couple games in Detroit as well. I know we went from crazy conspiracy theories to kind of a serious good versus evil conversation. And I just want to say, I appreciate you guys for being so chill, for being here today, for being part of the community, whether we agree or disagree on things. I went into streaming to have, you know, fun conversations, not conspiracy conversations, but fun conversations, and to try to foster some thought and some good dialogue in a loving, respectful way, even though we're disagreeing. And so I appreciate y'all doing that today. It's not always like this, but appreciate y'all. What up, Brainiac? Love that, Zom. He's pom-poming. What's up, brother? Is that Matata? It is. Hakuna Matata. I think I need this in case. Oh, he's gonna absolutely fry me, dude. I appreciate you, Cody. Thank you. Space Taco, no. Not unless they're hiding it. Bags, that's funny. Happy Friday, Jay Sills. I see what you did there, Butterworth. Ain't no way he could shoot me from here, right? It's just not fun, dude. It's just not fun that you can do that. Like, there's no... I guess carry an SMG so I can kill him faster. You know what I mean? No, listen, Beatrice, I agree. I've had some awful things happen to me as well. I'm just not going to let sinful people affect my forever choices. Super sorry that happened to you. I've seen some crazy stuff. Seen some crazy, awful stuff. Some of the worst of the worst. Some of the worst of the worst I've seen in the church and in tons of churches. I still believe. Bigger than me. You don't have to answer this, but are you Republican or Democrat? I am. I just say I'm Catholic. You know. And because of that, I believe in certain policies on both sides. I will say that I don't think. I think that. I think one of the biggest problems on the left side of political alignments, I think one of the biggest problems is that both politicians and the people alike are focusing on things that most of America disagree with. And they should focus a little bit more on policy, or they're going to be gone. So I think they got to figure that out. Separation, Chess. I don't even know, Tim. What time is it? 8:23. We got time for that game. Emac says, when there's so many different religions, gods, and belief systems, how do you know yours is the right one? Well, I've studied a lot of them. And I'm Catholic because that was the first one. So I'll be honest with you, bro. That's why I'm Catholic. because for 1,500 years was basically the only Christian faith. And it's what the church fathers were. It's what Jesus established. And so for me, Chad, I'll tell you this right now, dude. I'm Catholic or I'm nothing. All right? I'm Catholic or I'm atheist. Maybe Jewish. So that's my answer. That's simple as, dude. John 6. You believe Jesus, what he said, or you don't. As for me, brother. Nice try to change the subject there, Space Taco. If you could be a pro sport in any sport, what would it be? Probably golf, dude. A lot of time with the family. A lot of fun. That's one of the main differences. Yeah, one of the main differences, JC. I'm OG or I'm nothing, chat. You know? Read. Zay says, do Catholics pray to people besides God? If so, why? Nope, they don't. They ask people to pray. Let me ask you this, Zay, right? Have you ever met a Protestant? Have you ever met a Protestant that you would walk up to and say, will you pray for me? Dan with a 10 gifted. Appreciate you. This goes for all my Protestant friends in the chat. If somebody came up to you and said, will you pray for me? Would you say, no, just pray for yourself? I did not, Heavy Nova. Yeah, alerts are not working. I don't know why. Would you be like, nah, I'm good. Pray for yourself. You can just pray for yourself. Right? No. You'd be like, yes, of course I'll pray for you. You'd pray for them, right? That's literally what Catholics believe. That if you're in heaven, you're a saint. That's what the Bible teaches, whether you're Catholic or not. A saint is anyone who's in heaven. So if someone's in heaven, ask them to pray for you. The same way you would ask somebody who's not in heaven to pray for you. Same thing. So we're not praying to other people. We're asking people to pray for us. But we don't pray to Mary. We ask Mary to pray for us. Same way you might ask someone to pray for you. Milk, I don't know if I call myself a great role model, but I try, dude. No, Jay Sills, it would not for me, because I'm either going to be what Jesus started or I'm going to be nothing. He said he hated division, and now there's 5,000 different denominations, bro. So I'm what he started or I'm nothing, bro. Dan, thanks again for the 10 gifted, brother. You're a legend. Hope you and the nephews are doing well. Hello, right? Ice-T, I support ending violence everywhere. How's that? I mean, Spicy is, yeah, everything you've ever heard about, I've experienced, brother. I've also experienced some of the greatest joys of my life. We got a feller here. Oh. How did he move like that? Yeah, Cody, I appreciate you. I love you, dude. Not so simple in my eyes, but I hear you. We'll be seeing you. Oh, has a charged thrust move. I had no idea. Tenacious. I had no clue, brother. Love that, Jay Schwartz. Never heard of it, Dan. Would love to hear more about that someday. Just watching ads for the stream. Appreciate you. I know you can't hear me, but appreciate you. We'll be seeing you. If I'm forced to eat the same food every day for the rest of my life, what am I choosing? Steak. Ribeye. Ribeye. Katrina, sorry to hear that. Happy to have a convo if you'd like. Hit me up on Discord General and just say we'd love to have a convo. But you deserve better than that for sure. Hey, Fort Hobby, love that, dude. Love that. Reminds me of one of my very good friends who's a very busy priest, but he golfs a lot. Sounds good, Juan. I'll tell you what, Chad. I've had some. I'll share a little story with you. I'll share Chad. I'll share two stories with you. You know what? You know, I got 30 minutes left to stream. We already went down the conspiracy rabbit hole, and now we're kind of on this topic. I'm not one to shy away from a good conversation. Let me share two stories with you on why, despite all of the awful things I've seen in all forms of Christianity, including the Catholic Church where I worked for 15 years. I'm going to share two personal stories that are not theological, because really theology is one of the biggest reasons why I will always stay Catholic in my study of it. Let me share two stories. One of my very good friends, his name's Andrew Lawbacher. Catholic dude. Leads work. Gosh, it's so loud. I should wait. I should just wait. It's going that way. I'll go this way. I love horseradish, Roscoe. Yes. Let me just get away from this thing so I can tell the story. Hold on. I see Catholics are Christians, and then there's different denominations as well. But we're OG. I mean, what do I have to wait? 40 seconds? I'll wait 40 seconds, and then I'll share the story, chat. Andrew the singer. Yeah, spicy him. How'd you know? How do you know him? Love that, JJ. Love that. Mr. Spirit, not sure what you're getting at there. All right, chat. Now I can tell the story. So, good friend. Yeah, it's a short stream though. But I got to drive the. Family to Michigan. Where is this guy? We'll be seeing you. I'd love to explore that deeper, Brinza, but I like this sentiment. Yeah, me and Tyler head to Michigan. Yeah, I hear you, JC. I hear you. Thanks for sharing that, for real. Let me know if you want to chat more. Happy to do so. So my friend Andrew Lawbacher was on a plane once, and he's a very faithful man. He is bold. He will pray with anybody at any time, which is kind of weird for Catholics to do, but he does it. He's on this plane. He's having this conversation. He's reading the Bible, and he's having this conversation with the lady sitting next to him, and she says to him that she doesn't believe in God anymore, and shares her story. And she's had chronic pain in her shoulder for like years. Beautiful young lady, and she's talking about she's lost her faith because of it. Doctors say they don't really know what's going on. And so he just chats with her, listens, and then when they get off the plane and they're looking at baggage check, he walks up and says, "Hey, Will you okay if we pray together? I just want to pray with you and ask God to heal your shoulder. And she was like, no, I'm good. As I think most people would maybe say. And he goes, okay, just wanted to offer. And he walks away. A couple minutes later, she goes up to him and says, you know what? Sure. I've tried everything else. And he prays with her. And quite literally, a miracle happens, and her shoulder pain completely goes away in front of multiple people. And she keeps in touch with him to this day. She later joined the church. And he's got a dozen stories like that. And I've met people that talk to him. So I'm just being vulnerable, Chad. Letting you know my stories. My son, Zachary, he's 8 years old. When he was born, he was not breathing, lost a bunch of his brain was not getting oxygen, and they had to put him in the NICU. So he spent some time in the NICU for about a week, and they kept saying like he's not going to leave the NICU. He can't leave the NICU until he goes a full day without stopping breathing. So he would stop breathing like 4, 5, 6 times a day for like 20 seconds, and they had him hooked up to oxygen. And like, of course, I'm praying for him. Of course, I'm asking people to pray for him. All the church I worked at, my family, everything, right? And I remembered that day. Like the day 4 or 5. I remembered my friend Andrew and his boldness. And I was holding my son's hand and my wife's hand, and I prayed, and I just said, in the name of Jesus, be healed. And I was crying. I was nervous. I was thinking it was stupid, thinking there's no way this is going to work. But just kept thinking, I really do believe in God, and I know he doesn't heal everyone, but he does heal some people, and we'll never know why. I know that's one of the reasons a lot of people don't believe. It's like, why didn't they heal me? Why didn't they heal my mom, my relative? I hear you. I get it. But from that moment on, my son never stopped breathing again. And so I'm just letting you know. People ask why I believe what I believe. A lot of it's theology. A lot of it's the stuff I studied. A lot of it makes sense to me. But I've just seen some personal crazy stuff as well that makes me believe. Go for thank you for the 4 months, man. Appreciate you. Feeling a dozen beers last night, but hey. Just figured I'd share that, guys. I love that orthodoxy. Love that. Yeah, I love that, Matata. Oh, Kevdon, your comment just now changed my mind completely. Thank you. Never going to church again. Appreciate that. Love that, Gopher. It's been a roller coaster stream today, huh? Love that, Mark. No, we don't spank our kids, Spicy. It's a personal choice we made. I don't even yell at my kids, dude. We have good conversations. I didn't leave the church, JC. I go to church every Sunday. I just left working there because I wanted to run my own business and be a full-time content creator. Oh, bro, what did he say that got him banned, Nick? Oh, wow, okay. We'll be seeing you, bud. Oh, Matthew, it's not gonna... Listen, it ain't gonna offend me, bro. I'm chilling. It's all good, chat. What did he say? He just said it wasn't God who healed my kid. I'm glad he's okay, but it wasn't God. You're delusional, which is fine. Listen, chat, I'll tell you this right now, man. I have never met an atheist who would be that aggressive about other people's faith or belief. I've never met an atheist who would be that aggressive, who has not been wildly wounded by someone who claims to be a Christian. So my patience level for people who are very aggressive towards believers, my patience level is pretty dang high. Pretty dang high. Cause like ain't nobody that aggressive. Like look at you know Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? He's not aggressive. He doesn't say, you know, he wouldn't call someone delusional. He would just listen and be like, okay. Like the people who are aggressive have had major wounds and the only thing they need is love. They don't need. So I'm okay with you banning him, Nick. Don't get me wrong. Like I get it. That's fine. But like that dude and others, they just need love, mercy. That dude's an atheist? Yeah. Yeah, he is. So is Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh, that's wild bags. Ice-T, my mods were just sticking up for me. I get it. Hurt people. Facts, dude. Yo, G, what do you know about the SA 49ers? They are the majority. Sharon Scott. I know nothing about that. Bill. I mean, sure, I think everyone is, Spice. I think everyone's broken looking for comfort. I'm just saying aggressive people are usually wounded. We're all wounded, but them in particular. We might win this game, chat. We might not. We'll be seeing you. Oh, this is a good loadout. I love that, Jasmine, the second part of it. And I think, and chat, by the way, we don't do this all the time on every stream. I'm happy to have a convo. I'm not going to duck any combos anytime you want to have one. But this is why I went into streaming for days like today. Not for the conspiracy part of today, but you know, I'm happy to have conversations and appreciate most of you being respectful. It's just one of those days. Well, the ones who are aggressive, Outcast, right? I know plenty of atheists who are very kind and respect people's beliefs. Conspiracy part was a blast. What's the best flavor of ice cream? Why is it cookie dough? It's anything with peanut butter, brother. Anything with peanut butter. Oh, okay. We'll be seeing you. I hear what you're saying, Daily Chase. You and I would disagree there because I feel like the only way to be whole is to know who and whose you are. But that's okay. Chaos, let me tell you what I think about the current administration and the previous, the 50-plus administrations. I don't give a rip. The government has never cared about us. All of them, Outcast. All of them. We talked about all the conspiracy theories today. When Friday? Nah, this is probably my last game, chat. I got to go to Michigan. Tyler and I are headed, and my wife and our kids and our family are heading to a funeral in Michigan for our cousin and uncle. So this is my last game of the day. We got 2 left. Where is that? Oh, it's up top. Oh, look at that full HP, just in case. Yeah, JC, my cousin died of an overdose, and my uncle died of a bunch of complications of old age, and it was actually his son. So they're having a memorial service together on Saturday. So we're heading out there. I appreciate y'all. It was about a month and a half ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't super close with either of them. Loved them both very much. Had a lot of great memories growing up with both of them, but wasn't able to see either of them often because they kind of lived far away. And my cousin made not great choices. And when he invited me not to make great choices, I made good choices. I wish I could have been a better influence, but it's all good. Yeah, that's heartbreaking, Turtle, for sure. Bottom line, Goof. Goof, would you say they care about money, money, money? Hey, yeah, Olaf. And thank you for sharing that, Olaf. You said, Olaf says, I respect people's beliefs until they start pushing it on me. I feel Beard Blevins does a good job of not pushing. Hey, thanks, bro. Yeah, I believe that the #1 way to change hearts is to just be your authentic self, and when they ask you for a reason for why you're joyful, you can let them know it's because of your faith. And so I witness when I can, but I'll never push. I'll invite. I'll never push. I'll just invite. Where is this guy? Oh, he's down here. Is that Matata? Matata, is that you? Do I have a blue chat? Is this a blue lightsaber? Really? Damn, that's a great summary, brother. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling, Tenacious. Maybe I try to win this game. Matata, is that you, brother? Ah! He's it is! A hug! Hey, come here. Turn around. No, come here. Matata, come here. Hey. Matata. Hey, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. No, come on. Turn around. Yep. All right, now stand there. Hey. We got him. We got him. Yeah, Palm Tree, that was wild, bro. Get out of those vehicles, man. Come on. You ain't getting better playing that way. Hey, GG's. Cass, whoa. Whoa, family friendly here. Family friendly here. Whoa. What? Toxic. That's crazy, bro. All right, guys, we never get to raid Evan Perp. We never get to raid Evan Perp. Let me raid him. Guys, I just want to say I really do appreciate every single one of you, whether we agree or disagree on whatever. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being part of this community. Thanks for supporting me and my family. Just want to thank y'all for supporting me and my family. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram if you're not already. At Blevins, I'll be posting some pictures this weekend, some content there. I will be live Monday. Call it 7:30 a.m. We'll do a big Monday stream. I'll be streaming big days, big streams all week next week. Appreciate every single one of you for real. I love you guys. God loves you more. Let's change the world. Go show Evan some love. Everyone type in 5-4 to Evan's stream. 5-4 because I'm up 5-4 on Evan. All right, 5-4. Let's give him a little raid here. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Well, don't type it now. You type it in his chat. Hold on. Please pause. There we go.